Example 3. Read the sentence and think how you will identify the subject-verb pairs by using the prepositional phrase helpful tip. First, we will mark all the prepositional phrases. Notice the preposition in is followed by noun background. Similarly, of a scene is a prepositional phrase because it consists of a preposition of and a noun scene. Likewise, in a soap opera and in the stands are also prepositional phrases. Next to is a combination preposition and is used prior to a noun, star, and hence forms a prepositional phrase. Lastly, of the show is also a prepositional phrase. Now we will ignore these prepositional phrases for the sake of subject-verb analysis. Now as you can see, Joe, a noun, is the only unshaded word and hence there is no action in this sentence. This sentence hence violates the subject-verb must exist rule. Now this can be corrected by adding any meaningful verb in the context of this sentence, such as appears. Now read the corrected sentence. Example 4. Read the sentence before we begin the subject-verb analysis. This sentence consists of two clauses as shown. For both the clauses, we will first mark the prepositional phrases. Next, we will look for the subject and verb. Some propose is the subject-verb pair for clause 1. Others suggest is the subject-verb pair for clause 2. Hence, this sentence obeys the rule since it has two clauses and hence two subject-verb pairs. Now look at this incorrect version of example 4. This is incorrect since clause 2 does not have a verb. And that's because an ing word is a verb only if it is used with is, was, are, were, or be. And in this case, suggesting is used without any of these, and thus it is not a verb. On similar lines, if a verb is preceded by to, it no longer functions as a verb. For example, to suggest cannot be used as a verb. Thus, to avoid mistakes in identifying subject-verb must exist error, always pay attention to the words that appear to be verbs but do not function as verbs. These include verb ing words without is, was, be, were, and verb preceded by the preposition to. Now look at the last example in this lesson. Read the sentence carefully before we apply the concepts learned. First, we will mark all the prepositional phrases. Now we will search for the action in the sentence. Is rolling is a verb. Is starting is also a verb. We know that two verbs cannot exist in a clause if they are not connected properly, that is without the use of words like and, or, etc. Thus, either is rolling or is starting should not be used as a verb. Let's figure out the subject for these verbs. The subject for verb is rolling appears to be Anatole, and it makes sense to say that Anatole is rolling out a package. Similarly, in the context of this sentence, is starting is meant for the package. That is, the package is starting at $2.99 a night. However, package is in prepositional phrase and hence cannot be the subject. Thus, the verb is starting should not be a verb and should be reworded by deleting is. Now it is used correctly to modify the word package. Click on the next button to proceed.